The 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Is brought to you by Lloyd's Construction and Consulting, providing first-class construction services on 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
Sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we will offer up a prize pack. And, Beef, what are we offering today, sir?
Oh, we're sending the Googans down to Daytona, Dan, with a pair of tickets to the Wawa 250 coming up Friday, August 27th, down at the Daytona International Speedway. And if you want to, you can text the keyword Coke right now to 641-1010. That's the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a pair of tickets to Saturday night's Coke Zero Sugar 400 down at Daytona.
Stunning development, Jeff Prosser. I'm sorry. That happened yesterday. I feel must be mentioned. I was overwhelmed. There's a lot of, sports are great, and sometimes there are surprises, but Alabama being number one in the coaches poll.
It's been a long road. It's been a long road.
Damn near blew me away.
Guy put a lot of work in. It's good to see him recognized. Alabama's players have toiled for so long without any recognition, and we all know there's no way they'll end the season number one, but to start number one's got to be a big thrill in Tuscaloosa.
It's got to be. I mean, they got to be. Maybe they can use that to help them in recruiting.
I feel like the preseason poll is currently at its most useless ever, and that's on everybody not named Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, and Oklahoma. I mean, where are all you guys, by the way? Where are you, Notre Dame? Where are you, USC? Where are you, Florida and Georgia and LSU? Where are you guys? You're going to let these same 3 or 4 schools year after year after year be no? Good luck recruiting. I mean, if you're at Ohio State or Clemson, say, hey, you want to go come here. They put us in every year.
Cue the Joe U complaint call at about 8:50 today when he says how the SEC gets too much love early on. Bruh. Texas A&M at 6. Come on, bruh. We're 16.
Well, they're
just getting ready for you, Joe.
Yeah, I maybe if you're a Miami fan, you might slow play that a little bit because you open with Bama.
Well, Bama, they lost 6 guys in the first round. So, I don't know.
They'll only win by 20
I don't know
instead of 40.
how they're going to keep this rolling.
Look, it's tailor-made. You do get to play a kid in his very first start, but you just don't get the sense that Miami is anywhere near on caliber with The one thing you say about the Canes is they'll show up 2 or 3 times a year in a big game.
Yeah, I might be
excited.
The one. Yeah.
But they had a similar opportunity against LSU a few years back, and they just got railroaded. Remember, LSU beat them like 42-0, and I don't believe that was LSU's title year either. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. I don't know. Well, that's an interesting trio of openers, and in that trio, FSU is the only team that is unranked. I'm talking about Alabama will play Miami, Georgia and Clemson will bang helmets, and then you got Notre Dame who checks in at number 7, and as of now, unranked LSU. The poll, to me, what's interesting to the poll, it's not about the people at the top. That doesn't matter anymore with the – you get no – like if Florida goes to number 1 in the country, Dan, in October, it's not going to be a huge celebration. It'll be interesting. We'll make a bit out of it. But that number 1 ranking doesn't mean what it used to because it just makes you one of the 4 that's going into the playoffs.
Right.
Really, the excitement is more for other teams to get the chance just to be ranked. Like I said this, who is more excited this morning? Ole Miss fan or Alabama fan?
Right.
Ole Miss is ranked 25th. That is like wow, that's exciting.
Alabama has been ranked in the top 3 in each, at least 3 or better in each of the last 12 years.
In the preseason? Well, it all started with those matchups with Urban and Tebow.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Last 12 years. And by the way, 2 times when they were number 3, they went on to win the Natty. So it doesn't really, crush them when they don't come out at number 1. I mean, it's just, again, find me a better dynasty.
Well, you can, not right now.
Yeah.
Not in American sports.
No.
Maybe there's somebody somewhere that's doing something similar. Bowl swimming just called. That's not quite the same. Right, we're not talking about
swimming.
The same platform.
Oh, man, just gave me bowl swimming.
I was
Coming up next, Marty Zubero.
No, man.
Ryan Murphy.
I say that because of where we are.
Anthony Nesty.
Here we are in the shadows of, Ryan Murphy and just the
Greg Burgess.
And you're always reminded
Shout out.
You're reminded around this time that, that they win like 48 state championships every year in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
So No, yeah. But even that being said, yeah, they didn't win the year before. They didn't win 2 years before that. They don't win it every year.
That's crazy. That's but yeah. Anyway, Alabama.
Florida
number 1.
is 11.
Yeah.
It's
Miami 16. FSU unranked.
And the bottom line is anywhere within that top 20 has plenty of time and opportunity to shuffle as high as their program wants to go. Mm-hmm. If Miami wants to be in the top 4, they can be in the top 4. Beat Alabama. Win your games. So the polls, you can whine about the polls and complain about the polls.
Don't matter. It's
just about every team, except for the elites who ultimately come down 3 for 2 spots or 2 for 1 spot at the very end.
Yes.
You all have your chance.
Yes. 100%.
But I'm always a little intrigued. Like, I use Florida as an example because we know more about them and they're here. Mm-hmm. But I don't think Cincinnati's better than Florida or Iowa State.
Alabama
or North Carolina.
opens with Miami. Great.
Yeah.
Clemson opens with Georgia. Great.
Right. FSU,
Ohio
Notre Dame.
State plays Oregon early. Great.
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Who do they have a out of conference one?
I don't.
Does Oklahoma have somebody? Let me look real quick because I love those.
Sure.
Yeah,
I just said those 3 games to open the season are going to be terrific on the 4th.
Yes.
Is the FSU Notre Dame? Did that get moved to? That's not the Labor Day. That's the 5th? That's the Sunday then.
Is that what it is? Oklahoma, Tulane, fantastic. Followed by Western Carolina. Is that Kerwin?
Oklahoma's going Tulane, Western Carolina.
I think Kerwin Bell goes to.
Is he the head coach at Western?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Kerwin Bell takes the boys. Is that what Western's the Catamounts, right?
Yeah.
I think Kerwin Bell takes the boys out to
good luck.
Boomer Soonerland. Yeah.
Not going to go well.
What do you mean? Kerwin will dial up some ball plays.
Do they play anyone?
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Well,
they usually do, but usually you'll find Oklahoma's played Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Tennessee when they were good. I mean, they play teams usually.
Let's see who we got here. 2021.
I know the last team they played, they beat the hell out of. So
Tulane.
Who am I to say?
Western Carolina. Nebraska. It's back.
It's too bad Nebraska's terrible.
West Virginia, Kansas State, Texas, TCU, Kansas, Texas Tech, Baylor, Iowa State, Oklahoma State. No, they don't.
Yeah, they're going to win all their games.
Oklahoma will be in the Final Four.
Yeah.
And then you'll complain, and then they'll lose.
And they'll get their rear ends beat, and then they'll put them again in the next year. No, then they'll go to the SEC, and they'll never go again. So.
Oh, no.
It'll take care of itself.
It's the last run, the last dance, Oklahoma. You got to make it happen. And beat the heck out of the Gators.
When are they going to start playing in the SEC? Will it be as soon as 22?
Yeah, I think so. I got to work it out, but I would think so, right? Don't you think?
Does the PGA Tour, does golf in general owe Bryson DeChambeau a little bit of shelter here now at this point?
What do you mean?
Well, he's getting just attacked, dude.
Is he? I didn't see any of that. Because of his slow play?
No, it's because he's him. They're just, when it's one person versus the rest, he just has to deal with it. Bryson DeChambeau has not really done anything to be treated rudely by the fans, Dan. You can like him or not. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, the fans. I thought you were saying
you look at Memphis, the tournament was slipping away. He's getting ready to take out his aggression on the tee ball. His group was on the clock. He had that bogey late that had kind of stepped him back. A CBS cameraman walked up to apologize for keeping his camera fixed on him a beat too long. A single voice, a female fan, broke the tension and the quiet with, "Let's go, Brooksy!" DeChambeau didn't turn around. Good when he shot back. And then it's just more of that. It's every hole. It's almost every shot the guy plays. It doesn't see it. I don't know if there's anything you can do. I'm not crying for Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah.
But, man, there have been worse guys in the world of golf that do not get this kind of treatment.
It's getting a little
step
old.
by step.
It's getting a little old. Getting a little old, I think so.
He messed up, too, when he said, he tried to take the high road. He's not meant for this game that Koepka wants to play with him, by the way. He's not capable of this. That's not his style.
Yeah.
And so when they first called him Brooksy at the PGA, remember he said, "Oh, it's flattering. Yeah, I love it. Keep doing it if you want to. I've got no issue."
Right.
Well, no, yeah, you do. You should have said at the time, it's rude. It's disingenuous. I'm a champion. I wish the tour would do something about it.
Yeah.
And then everyone would have come down on him for a day, but it would have stopped.
Yeah. Hadn't handled it well. Did you happen to catch either you NBA guys – number 1 pick versus number 2 pick last night, and I just saw the highlights. So
yeah, me too. I didn't watch the game, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one of the draft experts is telling me it's a very deep draft, and these two guys are going to be like great players.
You know what I noticed among the
all-stars,
two
he
of them?
said. Are they all-stars? Do you think both these guys are all-stars?
I think Cunningham is for sure. I'm not as big a believer in Jalen Green. I have a hard time buying the shooting stroke of both of them. They shoot the ball so strangely.
It's hard to. It's hard. The rookie league is very misleading.
Yeah,
you can't read too much into
NBA talent.
Now, if you don't do well in the rookie league, I think that's more scary than if you do well. Is that fair?
Well, to your point,
yeah.
Trae Young's first 2 threes were air balls. He started 0 for 6 in his first summer league game, and you're like, oh my God. Now it's worked out for him, but to the point, is it scary? Yeah, that scares you more.
Yeah.
These are your stars.
Yeah.
But both, I don't know if you noticed, both Green and Cunningham have odd shots.
Yeah.
They're not pure good-looking shooters.
No.
And but they were making them.
Yeah, they made them last night, and they go to the hole. Green had 25 for the Rockets. Cunningham had 20 for the Pistons, in case you're wondering.
Well, I tell you what.
But they kind of lauded Cunningham's game more than Green's game.
Yeah.
Is what I got.
He's a better overall player. Cunningham, yeah. Got some. You always want to. It's so unfair, both to the star that you're saying they play like and the kid.
Yes.
But he's got some like Kawhi in him. I think he's got a kind of that swing ability. He can play inside and out.
Cade from the Milwaukee Cunninghams, right? Son of Richie.
Richie's brother. We only saw one episode.
Chuck.
Was Cade. Yeah.
Chuck went up the stairs.
Used to be called Chuck. But
Chuck was a
actually,
basketball player, and
I literally remember that episode. I remember seeing
That's
Chuck.
Cade's dad.
Yeah.
Cade is Chuck's son.
Basketball
not Richie's.
underarm.
But he is from the Milwaukee Cunningham.
Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land.
By the way, did you
Thank you, Alice.
Did you see? I got a good one for you because you brought up the Bucks. You ready for this one?
Yes.
I want you guys to go ahead and
I love Giannis.
do the best you can. The Bucks have a new player.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're just going to call him Sandro, okay? Because this is his last name.
Oh, no.
Write this down for me, Dan, if you want to, or just try and do it.
Okay.
Mamukashvili.
Mamukashvili.
Right?
Mamukashvili.
Mamukashvili. I don't know what it is.
Nailed it, Dan.
Something Vili.
Maybe we'll just go with Mamu.
Mamuklashvili? I mean,
And Matter Bebe.
what? Come
The
on.
Matter Bebe.
Yeah, they need to sign that guy.
We got to get Mamukashvili on the Jaguars for Tony.
Well, this is on a feed where the first thing they said, "Hey Tony, pronounce that for us." It was on that group text that I got that. Anyway, that's the 10-minute drill.
Yes. Beef, what do you think? Caller number 3, 641-1010
Three
right
sounds
now.
good.
You want to go see some racing?
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Let's go! Yeehaw!
It says CPR contracting Wednesday on the drill.
Caller number 3 right now, 641-1010. Going to get a pair of tickets to the Wawa 250 down at Daytona International Speedway coming up Friday, August 27th. And feel free to text the keyword Coke to the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, 641-1010, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the Coke Zero Sugar 400 coming up Saturday, August 28th at Daytona.